So in our second set of our first game, I went up for a hit, and the set was a little off, so I was a little leaned to the left, and I came down on one foot, but I came down on the inside of my left foot, and when I did that, my knee went inwards 90 degrees towards my other knee, and then I collapsed on top of myself. So the down ref blew his whistle for a second time and pointed at me, and a couple of my coaches came over, and then my dad came down there, and our athletic trainer was at the soccer field for something else that had happened to a parent that was out there. And then so the nurse, who's Jen Packer, Jimmy Packer's mom, is a nurse, and so she came down there and helped me out and was talking to my parents, and everyone was trying to get me calmed down because I was just screaming and crying, and she was like, well, I think she dislocated her knee, I don't think we should move her. And I was like, no, I want to get up, please move me. Like, I don't want to lay here on the floor, please get me up. And so they finally got me up, and I ended up straightening my leg back out after it was bent, so whatever dislocation I had, I relocated it and was on the bench sitting there for a while. And then the athletic trainer came in, and I wouldn't really let him touch it because it hurt. So I was like, he was like trying to touch it and move it around. He was like, well, I don't think it's torn. He's like, but then again, I can't really move it because she won't let me. So it's up to you if you want to go to the ER today, or you guys can do what you want, or if you just want to go home. And I stayed until about the end of the third set, I think, and they had another one to go, and I was in so much pain I just wanted to go home. So I didn't go to the doctor or anything. My dad and I think Camus' dad helped my dad get me into the car and pull me through the back seats, and then we got home, and my dad went and asked one of our neighbors to help him, and they came in and they put me on the couch. Because I remember we were on our way to go get a brace because they gave me like a pull-on one at my family care appointment, but I couldn't pull anything on, right? Yeah. And so I went to get an immobilizer from the other place, and we like pulled into a gas station, but we didn't need gas. My dad was like, do you want something to drink? And I was like, sure, I'll take something to drink. And then I was just sitting in the truck waiting for him to come back, and then he got in the truck and he was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, that's really bad. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, I want to watch it. And he was like, no, you can't, you really don't want to watch it. And I was like, no, I do. And so he finally showed it to me. And I kind of just was like, oh, because I don't remember like how I did it. I didn't even know how I did it until I watched the video. Like, I didn't know my knee went like that until I watched it happen. I just remember going up, hitting the ball, coming down, and laying on the ground. And so I watched it and I was like, oh yeah, that's not good. We walked in, we played Battleground at Prairie, and I was in the hallway at the locker room, and I had girls telling me, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I've seen your video. And I was like, I have no idea who you are. I was like, oh yeah, like, thanks. But in my head I was like, I don't know who you are, and I don't really know how you see my video. And then we played Evergreen like the next week, and I walked in there and I had part of the football boys from Evergreen that were like, are you that girl that like did that? And I was like, yeah, that's me. She fit me in.
She fit us in and
told me that I tore my ACL completely. I tore my MCL, and I tore it off my femur. I tore patella tendons, and I shredded my meniscus. Yeah, so for me, I think the hardest like part that I've been through was like just like not knowing, but also like knowing that I wasn't gonna play. I know what they've been through, and that, yeah, it's hard, but they'll get through it.